Hey guys!
Howdy!
What's up and welcome back to the Roomies Digest. My name's Christine.
I'm Monique.
And today, what are we doing?
We're talking about our TBR.
We're talking about our seasonal TBR.
Yep.
Our compromise TBR.
Christine's favorite thing to do.
And Monique's not favorite thing to do. You see, this is compromise, people. Compromise.
Yeah.
If I say it enough, maybe it will be true.
It's compromise.
So basically the name of the game is every season we put out a TBR of the books that we most want to read and keep you guys, in on the loop.
So, should we announce? I guess it's already been announced, but we started our Patreon today.
We did. If you guys keep up with the channel, we're wearing the exact literal outfits that none of you guys saw because the Patreon was recorded a week ago. Never mind. Forget what I just said.
Yeah, but that's not true. I thought you were like, the outfits we put in our TikToks are real.
We did do that.
Yeah, all of our short form content, we film a lot of things in one day.
Yeah.
Maybe, was that something y'all want?
I was about to say, we said this was a TBR video, but we're really just
sitting down talking.
The keys to the castle.
Yeah, anyway. Okay. Talking about the books we're going to read.
Wait.
How do we want to organize this?
You just wanted to say the thing about the Patreon and then move on? Is that
I
what
was
it was?
We launched it. I'm excited. Then we went left and it was going a different way, so I brought us back.
Okay.
To why we're here today.
I was just going to say, if you want to check out our Patreon, it's linked up above. Okay, that's it. Go ahead. Live your life.
So, we host a movie night book club.
Yes, we do.
The book for March is actually the book for February because what is the weeks? February didn't exist in my mind. I blinked, it was the end of February.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
It really didn't exist. There was things I did, but it was January when I did them. But I guess it's February. So pretty much February, we are reading the book in March from Movie Night Book Club. Did I say that correctly?
In March, we're reading the book from February.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
So what is that book?
Bones and All. Yes. Cannibals. Yes. Love.
Oh.
Yes. It may be graphic. I'm not sure. I'm interested in the book, at least. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes.
I'm
going to say I'm not having a good time. Not to wrap up what's happening, but our current read, I'm not enjoying.
Yeah, the reason why it took so long, our January one, is because it was...
my favorite.
It's horrible.
It's not my favorite book.
Horrible.
We haven't picked any.
It's really rough out here.
It's rubbish.
It's rubbish. It's rubbish. It's rubbish. It's rubbish. It's rubbish. It's rubbish.
It's rubbish.
Maybe we should just do music and quit everything.
I had a dream, I had a dream
my life would be
the time gone by.
Oh.
When life was kind and worth living.
Life worth living.
He took my childhood.
He took my childhood in his stride.
Why'd you change the key?
That's how I sing it. That's how I sing it.
But it was gone when autumn came.
And we will live our years together.
I had a dream my life would be.
No, you gotta build up.
Oh.
You gotta do the tiger.
Okay. That's not the right. We skipped it.
Yeah, you're right.
But
this is the fun version.
So the tigers come at night.
The tigers come at night.
With their voices soft as thunder. And they tear your hope apart. As they tear your feet to shame. He took my childhood in his stride, and it was gone without a game. I had a dream my life would be so special in this life I'm living, so different now than what it seems.
I thought we were doing this together.
I know, but we already sang that part, so just fast forward us to I had a dream.
That was fast forwarding because that was really just laughing loudly. I had I don't think you should sing it if you don't know the words. I dream. Bum bum
Da 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 da.
bum bum.
Da.
That's my karaoke song that I sing when we do karaoke. What were we even talking about?
The books.
The singing.
We're
got
reading
Sherman to come
Bones and
over.
All. It wasn't. The point is, we're reading Bones and All. We're not enjoying American Psycho, but Bones and All will be the next read for
March.
Movie Night Book Club.
Yeah, for
we're
Movie
trying to
Night Book
get
Club.
back in our routine.
We
Okay?
are. We are.
gotta get
I know
back.
it's a struggle bus. Everybody's like, you guys are chaotic. Why do we even watch you?
Sorry.
For the entertainment, honestly.
It's depression.
I'm
Okay. Next. Okay.
So, Movie Night Book Club, check. Then there's another little book club that we host with a bunch of our friends. It's called Classic Literature Book Club. Monique's wearing the sweatshirt. I don't know if you guys can see it. Hopefully you can. But that is going to be hosted on Catherine Zofre's channel. And I think we're going to be reading My Soul to Keep. Or actually, I'll pull up the Instagram. I'll let you guys know. Or this one called Her Soul to Take, okay? And Catherine has informed us they're both monster romances. The crazy part is I've seen these books before. I thought they were about demons, right? But she's telling me it's an alien monster, okay? She says, and I quote, I think it's an alien. That's my understanding. There's a movie from like 2019. We were like, okay, what are you talking about? She goes, the book is a dust walker, which I think is an alien.
Okay.
That's it. That's all we know.
I feel like we're leaning towards The Soul to Keep. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that'll be fun.
I think
the last monster romance you picked was pretty fun.
Yeah. Was he a monster?
An orc bride.
Is that a monster? Is that
A half orc is a monster.
okay?
What were we gonna call orc?
A creature? I don't know. What's the PC answer? I have no idea.
I feel like, isn't monster politically correct?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know any orcs. I can't ask them.
You got me there.
That was a good one. Anywho, so yeah, that's what we're going to be reading for Classic Lit. It's going to be on Catherine's channel. Like we said, we'll link her down below. You'll know where to go. It'll be sometime in March. Keep up with our Instagram and all of our other socials. We'll literally post it everywhere, okay? You'll see it eventually.
Also, the Discord is...
Great plug. Go ahead, Mo.
The Discord is where things are housed there. In our Discord, we have the channel.
Right.
All the hosts go there and put their details.
Right. They can,
Will they?
Yeah.
They'll tell us and we'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's really our Discord, so it's our responsibility. Anyway, so that's what's going on with there. And then, of course, you guys, if you're keeping up with Fantasy Series Book Club, which is the fantasy book club that I host with a couple of my friends here on BookTube, we are going to be reading the second book in the duology, I believe. It is called Realm of Ash by Tasha Suri, okay? This is the second book in the, what is it, Sans? Books of Amha. Okay, Books of Amha, there we go. And it follows the younger sister of our main character from the first book, Mare. So it'll be really interesting because when I read the first book, I was like, all right, where can this go from here? I'm not really sure. So it'll be interesting to get more into the magic system because that's something I was really liking with this series and felt like I didn't get a lot of in the first book. So hopefully we see some of that. We'll see how it goes. I've been told this one's not as good as the first. So there's that. Definitely a sequel. Definitely, a second book. So this one will have time to read this in March and April. And we'll have the live show for that at the end of April. So you have plenty of time to read it. Y'all already know. And then we'll have the live show. We'll talk about it. So that's what we're going to be reading for Fantasy Series Book Club.
Nice.
In other news, do we want to talk about the other book clubs that we probably should have mentioned when we said Patreon?
Oh, yeah. Sure.
So part of our Patreon is our highest tier, which is our When You're Here, Your Family. That is our book club tier. We both have a book club that we host, I guess, for our Patreon. Mine is called Fantasy Over Everything, which is technically a sci-fi fantasy book club. And we are going to be reading The Adventures of Amina Al-Sarafi by S.A. Chakraborty. Y'all already know that book came out at the end of February, and I have been chomping at the bit to read it. So I'm really excited to read this with our book club. We're gonna have a really fun time. It's about pirates. It's a little bit older cast, I believe. Like, I think she's around 40 years old, our main character.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a good time. It's basically about this crew who are like pirates, and they go on what they think is gonna be like their last adventure, right? Because they gotta save one of their buddies and get them out of trouble. So that's the main general premise. I haven't read anything more about it because I'm like, please don't spoil, like, do not talk to me. I will be reading this book immediately. So the fun thing about Fantasy Over Everything is we're going to kind of do the book club reading sprints like classic literature. So if you're in that book club, we'll just get on sprints and read it together and talk about it. So it's going to be a fun time.
Yes.
I'm really excited.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
And then the other book club that I will be hosting is called Baking Book Club with me, Mo.
With me, Mo, if you've ever...
I mentioned it a few times, but I'm finally doing the Baking Book Club, y'all. And we're going to be reading... It's called Do Not Fall in Love by... Let me get the author. By Jackie Lau. And that book is about this actor, a little celebrity trope.
I know, I saw that.
I know.
See, the good thing is, like, because you're doing the book club, I can benefit, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have to, you know what I mean, do any work. I just have to read the book.
Read the book.
And be in the book club. And then I'll eat the stuff.
Exactly. You're my taste tester anyway.
So this is really... Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
So it's called Do Not Fall in Love. And it's about this actor named Ryan Kwan. And he is going through... He just, like, recently lost his mother. So he's working through some grief.
This is going to be so fun. Wow.
Yeah, he's working through some grief. And I think there might be, like... I don't know. I think there's, like, someone trolling him on Twitter. So he kind of, like, goes away from the spotlight and runs into our main lead. I'm not sure their name. And she owns a bakery. She's a baker. And they kind of literally run into each other. Like, he spills, like, all these donuts off a display. And he decides to join this cooking competition and ask the girl to, you know, help teach him how to bake. So they're gonna fall in love, hopefully.
I mean, obviously they will. So is it safe to say that you'll be making donuts for this?
Yes, I will be making donuts. I felt like I should start with something that I feel pretty good that I can make.
I was about to say, you've made donuts before, and I freaking love it when Monique makes donuts because they're so tasty. Wow.
Yeah.
This is so fun.
Yeah, so
maybe I'll try and make a donut.
Yeah, join us. So what happens is, we'll make a date sometime in March, and we will get on Zoom or Google Hangout and make the recipe while talking about the book. You know?
Cool. Probably at the end of the month, so everybody has time to read it, right? That's so fun. It's on Kindle, right?
I hope so.
Okay.
But yes, it should be.
I feel like it is. I think I looked it up earlier.
I'll look it up and confirm by the end of this video.
So are all your books going to have, like, food elements?
I was thinking they might, because for now, but I think, like, because it's kind of easier for me to pick the recipe.
If it's, like, something with food. Like,
yeah,
if you
but
do, like,
if I'm reading it, you know, well in advance, then maybe I can pick, like, a recipe they made in the book.
You know what also has really good, like, recipes? The Lunar Love book.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
She talks about, because one of the way that they meet is in a Chinese, like, bakery, basically.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
because I want to do stuff I've never
want-
made before, because I want to also...
I would love to do that, because she was talking about this freaking cake that she was getting, and they were fighting over the last one, and I was like, oh my god, I'm wanting to eat this cake right now. And I've already read that book, so I can just pop into the live show.
I see what you're doing here.
I want to buy that book, so really I might read it again. Anyway, it was really good.
Lunar Love?
Yeah, Lunar Love.
Is it YA though?
No, it's adult. I mean, it's not like spicy really, but
okay,
it's good. That's a fun element. I really like that. And the thing is, so Monique has this really cool baking element to her book club, and I was like, am I gonna be a basic and not have any cool elements to like my book club? So
what did you do?
So I thought to myself, I was like, what are my strengths? My strengths are like leeching onto people and producing things. That's really like two things that I'm really good at, I think.
Leeching onto people.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, I just like...
You like to latch on.
Yeah, but like, I guess leeching's kind of a negative thing.
What, you know, anything can be
I'm not like
positive.
sucking the life out of people, hopefully. But like, you know, those are my two like things. So I was like, okay, so what am I not afraid of? Like reaching out to people and like connecting with people. That's what I'm not afraid of, right? I have no filter with that. So I was thinking it might be cool, don't quote me, but it might be cool if I bring on some of the authors for some of our lives.
There you go.
Because that's one thing that I think I can do. I think I can produce that. So that's what I'm going to be working on this year for every book that we read. As long as the author is, you know, okay with it, obviously, I think I'm going to try and have the authors for like our final like show for Fantasy Over Everything. Don't hold me to that promise, but I will try my hardest. Try I will. Fighting.
I feel good.
Yeah, it's going to be great. So anyway, enough about the Patreon. If you guys are interested, you got the link below. You can check it out and join.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
You want me to go?
Yeah, doesn't matter.
So moving on from that, there is something that I'm really excited to talk about.
What?
I am going to be reading Daisy Jones.
Are you kidding me?
And the Six, baby. The trailer got me.
Are you really gonna read this?
Yeah, I'm really gonna read this.
This is the only book I've read by this author, and it was
Really?
the best audiobook I've ever experienced.
Yeah, I've got an Audible credit. You know how Audible does? They like to charge you and then suddenly you have 5 credits and you're like, what the heck? So I'm going to get rid of my credits. I'm going to read Daisy Jones and the Six, you know, physically and on audio. And then I'm going to watch the show. I'm really excited. The show got me pumped. Yeah, it's got Sam Claflin?
Okay, yes. I remember.
And Sookie Waterhouse, I think.
Yes. This is going to be so...
The trailer looks so good.
OMG, yes.
Yeah, the trailer looks
out
so
already?
good. No, it's out on March 3rd, so I've got like some time. But
Can we
I'm
watch
really
it
excited.
together? At least one episode? Because you
Sure.
know how I am.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to be reading this book. If you don't know what this is about, you want to give us a synopsis?
Yeah, so it follows Daisy Jones and the Six. So, yeah. Okay, sorry. It's a book about this band.
In the 70s,
in
right?
the 70s. Yeah, I think 70s or 80s. And it kind of shows how they grew together.
How they grew to stardom?
Yeah, how they worked through fame and where they are now in life. And it was a fun time.
Looks like there was some drama from what I could see from the trailer. And if I know one thing, Taylor Jenkins Reid does know how to do drama. Because when I was reading Malibu Rising, I was eating that book up, okay? I don't even know if it was that good. You know what I'm saying? But like because of the drama, I was like, whoa, you know, like crazy. So...
Oh, I forgot about Malibu Rising.
Yeah, that one's a pretty good one. I like that one. Now, when I recommended it to my mom, did she say it was horrible? Yes, but, you know, it's not for everybody. That's fine. So anyway, back to this book. I'm ready.
I hope you like it. It was
ready.
fun. It was like when I first started book 2. Mm-hmm. I was like, let me see what this audiobook is about. Yeah. And I was like, okay, I'm listening. I'm set.
Yeah.
I'm set.
I like a good audiobook now. And, you know, if it's a show, like, I have full faith that it's going to be fun. Like, that really...
It's like meant to be a show. Like when you start,
like it really inspired me to pick up the book.
Like when you start the audiobook, you'll be like, oh, this is literally meant to be a show because it's like they're filming a documentary.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm going to be reading.
Yeah. Speaking of watching things, I pretty much rated, you know, Steph's shelves again.
Oh, rated, like RAID.
Yeah, rated.
I was like, rated? What?
And picked out The Cabin at the End of the World by Paul Tremblay.
Is this the M. Night Shyamalan on?
Yes. I wanted to read it and watch the movie. So I think that it's something...
We're just like doing extra credit stuff now at this point. We're like, yeah, we're going to read and watch.
I just want to see how it holds up because honestly, I have full faith in Paul, but you know who I don't believe in?
Ooh, I know. His name is M and it ends with Shyamalan.
Yes. I want him to be good again.
I've heard not good things about this movie, so I hate to break your bubble.
I'm not
Burst
expecting
your
good
bubble.
things. I want to see how it was supposed to be and then see what happened.
Okay.
That's why I'm reading the book first. Because if I had just went into the movie, I was already ready to roast, but now I want to roast with specific page numbers. You know?
Okay. Well, it's blurred by Stephen King on the back there, your favorite author, so.
Don't put that on me.
Don't put kidding.
that on me.
King.
I like 2 titles by him, Carrie and Mr. Mercedes.
Yeah. he's all right, you know. He's me. I'll talk about a few romances that I'm going to be getting to in the spring season. First and foremost, I've talked about this book many times. Sorry, bro. This is a sapphic romance where the main character is with a man, and then they break up because I think he tries to marry her. I think he asks her to marry him and she says no. She's like, I don't feel right about it. So then she starts going on a dating app. I think it's a matchmaking trope. We'll find out. I'll let you guys know. But then at the matchmaking thing, she actually meets a woman that she's very interested in. And that is who she secretly starts to date, but she can't let her family know. So it's going to be a crazy, messy, fun time. I'm really excited to get into this one. This was one of my anticipated reads from 2023. So yeah, y'all already know. Another one that I've mentioned a couple of times on this channel that I'm finally getting to, it is Twisted Love by Anna Huang. I'm very excited for this one. This is like the quartet of romance books that they're always like, you know, the four, like Alex, you know, Nikolai, blah, blah, blah. I don't even know their names, but anyway, it's always these like visuals that I see on Instagram, and everybody always talks about Twisted Hate, which I already know I'm going to love because it's a hate to love.
Let's drop in this one.
It's best friends. No, wait. Brothers best friends. There you go.
Oh, that's a fun time.
Brothers best friend. Yeah. Which is her brother's best friend, her neighbor, her savior, her downfall. His name's Alex. Oh my God. I'm ready.
That sounds like a fun trope.
I'm ready to party. It's going to be a fun time. Another adult romance that I've talked about a few times. This is from the author of The Fine Print. It is Terms and Conditions. That is going to be a buddy read with a few people in our Discord, which I'm so excited to get into. That one is just essentially I would say, I don't know if it's a fake marriage, but it's like, you know, a marriage of convenience. I got there, everybody. I got there. All right. So it's a marriage of convenience where the billionaire brother essentially has to get married to get his inheritance, right? So he ends up marrying his assistant, his secretary, and, you know, it's of course the person who knows him the most, the person who makes his life easier, the person that he really can't live without at the workplace or at home. Okay. Anyway, so I'm really excited for that one. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time with that one. And I did like The Fine Print. I know a lot of people didn't like that one, but I did like it. So
I've been seeing Terms and Conditions. That's the green one, right?
Yeah, it's a green one.
I've been seeing that on TikTok everywhere.
Yeah.
Speaking of buddy reads, I'm currently doing a buddy read right now, so I'm mentioning it because it is a pairing of the book I will be reading. So I'm going to be doing a buddy read of Ninth House. I know, you're like, what? I'm doing a buddy read of Ninth House with Jayla from Lala Loves Lit and Cammie from Burrows and Books. We're technically reading it right now, this moment, but I feel like it's important because it leads me into why I have not talked about Hellbent yet. And that's because I started it and realized I don't remember
anything that happened.
Yeah, like, because we were supposed to be buddy reading Hellbent. That is, the group was formed around this release. Okay? This release. This is why the group was formed. And it came to our attention that we don't remember a lot.
Anything that happened.
So we decided to put that on pause, and we're reading this. So I'm really reading this in the coming season. Mm-hmm. But I wanted to make sure you guys also know that I will be having new thoughts on this book.
I love it.
In tandem.
Come the wrap up.
Yes. In tandem with this.
Also, I just wanted to show off this copy of Hellbent really quickly. Monique got this in the mail from Flatiron because Flatiron, they're our homies. Like, I think I can confidently say, like, we love them. Okay? Razorblade Tears, banger. Okay?
Yeah, they pick out the bangers.
Banger. Okay?
They really pick out the bangers.
But the cover on this one is just so... inside cover, excuse me. It is so cool. Like, I am interested in this book because of this now, you know? Okay, rabbit butt, whatever, you know? But
a rabbit butt.
But it's just so cool. Like,
yeah, like this, I feel like, you know,
so
years
cool.
will pass and this will be like on a shelf somewhere.
Yeah, and you'll forget about it.
But like, this is something I would see like on my like grandparents' shelf. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Right. Okay, so your grandkids, in this scenario, your grandkids are picking this up and they're like, what's Hellbent?
Yeah.
And then they're like, is this some kind of spiritual thing, Grandma? And you're like, no, it's not about the Zodiac, you know?
Yeah.
Because that's what they would think, you know?
This is all hypothetical because kids...
This was a, sorry, I put that over there. This is a head movie. Anyway, cool. Well, speaking of kind of creepy things, hee hee ho ho, okay, I am going to be getting into this book called She is Haunting, okay? She is Haunting. This book, all I know is that it's like a YA version of Mexican Gothic, right? So our main character goes to Vietnam to visit her estranged father, and she has one goal, just to survive the 5 weeks pretending to be, I know you're over here just like, like,
I was trying to be quiet.
it's like Sherman in the litter box, you know? It's like,
I was trying.
I'm like, Jesus, Sherman, what are you doing in there?
I was trying to be quiet.
It was just so funny.
Okay, go ahead.
Thought you dropping the book.
Okay.
It's all right.
Okay.
Anyway, so she goes to Vietnam. She's trying to be a good, I think, daughter to her father. You know, they're estranged. And she's always felt like she's had to lie to fit in. She's not Vietnamese enough. She's not American enough. You know, so she's got that biracial, yeah, she's got that biracial kind of like insecurity, right? Of not belonging. But then I think also she might be lesbian. Like, she might be queer, because she was saying something about she's always lied to fit in. So if she's straight enough, Vietnamese enough, American enough, okay, so if she's straight enough, come on, that means queer, right? Yeah. Anyway, so I think that's the way this cookie's crumbling. So I'm excited because it's gonna be a fun time. I feel like this can soft launch me into Mexican Gothic.
I feel like you would like Mexican Gothic.
I really do like her writing. Like, yeah. I do like her writing.
Because I only really like Mexican Gothic.
Okay.
Yeah, but you've had more hits than...
Yeah, because I liked her vampire one. Yeah. That one was cool.
I know.
Anyway, so I'm excited. That's obviously not the same author here, but I'm excited for this one. Also, the cover is just, it's giving. You know what I mean? Like, it's given what she is haunting. You know what I mean? Anywho.
You guys know I'm a mood reader, so I don't have that much to show you right now, but I have a special one in my hands. I'm gonna read tomorrow.
I'm so interested if you're gonna like this.
I feel like I should. I don't see why I wouldn't. But I've never read anything by this author. So yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this. A lot of people have raved about it. A lot of people being Christine. A lot of times, many times, she said this is a great book.
It's really good.
Apparently, you know, I was the one who didn't understand the cover, but this is like a famous artwork.
It is a famous piece of artwork. So, also, I think the writing is a nod to gaming, so.
A nod to gaming, you know? Yeah. And so, I'm looking forward to it. If anyone wants to read it, let me know. We can read together.
Yeah. I know a lot of people, a lot of people are reading that right now. Okay. I'm interested to see if you'll like it. It's not typical, I don't think. I think it'll take you by surprise. So yeah, all right, moving on. I've just got a couple more books here, and then we'll, you know, let you guys go. But the next one that I want to talk about is called This Time... Okay.
I also want to read this, sorry.
This one is called This Time It's Real by Anne Liang, and the thing is, I'm reading a lot of these YA books that just feel like dramas, so I feel like I almost want to do a recommendation video that's like books that feel like K-dramas, books that feel like C-dramas, because there are so many books like this out there that I just love to read. Like, I love them. But this is giving C-drama energy. So apparently our main character writes an essay about her love life, okay? It goes viral. And suddenly she's getting all this attention from everybody. She has an internship at this really cool magazine. She's got like all these suitors, people that are interested in her. But the point of the matter is she made it all up. It's not real. Okay, so then she gets into a fake dating relationship with a popular C-drama actor, and things start feeling a little too real. You know what I'm saying? So it's just gonna be a fun time. I think it's gonna be really cute. I will work on that recommendation video now that I've seen that, you know.
Can I join you on that?
Absolutely. Why not? Why not? Another book that I've talked about recently on our Instagram is Immortal Longings by Chloe Gong. Okay, so I'm gonna be real with y'all. I did not like These Violent Delights, okay? The monster was icky. I couldn't handle it. I was a wimp, okay? I read it with Nicole from Bon Bon Reads. We buddy read it. We didn't have a good time, okay? I wasn't impressed with the romance. But, okay? I am really excited to give Chloe Gong another chance because I'm not going to write her off. I really have a lot of faith in this. This is her debut adult fantasy novel, okay? Adult fantasy. It's very dark, apparently set in the 90s, and it's going to be a crazy kooky time. So I think I didn't not like the writing. Like, I think I liked her writing. It's just what happened in the book. I was like, this is totally unbelievable. I cannot with the logic. So I'm excited to get into this one. I'll let you guys know how it's going. I really think it's going to be good. But this is definitely an arc. It's going to be coming out in July. So I will have a check-in with you guys when we do our wrap-up for spring. But excited to get into that one. And then last but not least, okay? Last but not least, you guys are going to recognize this one. It's called Blood Mercy by Vela Roth, okay? This has been the fantasy romance of the season, okay? So many people have raved about this and said it is just such a good fantasy romance. The politics are great. The characters are great. Having a good freaking time. I know Stephanie from Stephanie Bookish has raved about this. She didn't even read romance and then picked this book up and was like, I am now a romance reader, okay?
Yeah.
So if that doesn't convince you, I don't know what will, but I'm very, very excited to get into this one because it's a fat book, okay? That's a thick one.
What are the creatures or monsters?
So I think it is like humans or Hesperians, I believe, and then I believe the other ones are...
Don't say the F word.
The F word? What's the F word?
Fairies.
Oh, they're not fairies. They're vampires. So, I mean, I've always been a vampire girly.
Yeah, me too.
That's the OG, monster romance for me. So I'm excited. I think it's going to be good. I've heard good things. So I'm ready to binge. And also the cover is just, so good.
He looks like that one actor.
Who?
Let me see him.
This is giving Jude and Carden energy.
Let me see his
Jardin
face.
energy.
He looks like the guy from
He's the vampire. You can see his fangs.
Yeah, he looks like the guy from that K-drama.
Okay.
I'm blanking on his name.
Yeah.
He's dating IU.
Okay. Yeah, maybe if you hold it.
Christine, business proposal. Not business proposal. A romance is a bonus book.
Oh, yeah, with long hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll pop him up so you guys will see. But yeah, so that's the last one that I have on my seasonal TBR. Of course, I'm going to be doing Battle of the Books every month, which is super fun. I'm having a good time with that one. And I'm also working on another ongoing vlog, but it's taking its sweet time. So
Yeah, same.
we'll see how that goes. I was like, you're definitely gonna have a vlog coming up soon. I'm excited for yours.
Yeah, I'm excited. Expect a lot of sci-fi. I didn't mention any, but I'm going to be reading a lot of sci-fi. Got my eye on Murakami.
Starts with 3, ends with problem. You know what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of sci-fi, a lot of romance, a lot of fun
stuff.
things. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
The year is almost done.
By the time we do a wrap up for this, it will be.
I can't believe it's literally March.
I know, it's crazy. And speaking of, we will be doing our winter wrap up, our winter TBR that'll be coming out after this video. So you guys can be on the lookout for that. And yeah, that's pretty much all we got. Like we said, if you guys are interested in the Discord and you want to connect with us, you can go ahead and join there. All the links for everything is down below. Our socials, our Discord, we're on everything, So feel free.
We're on everything moderately. Just
to
kidding.
join us.
We're on everything.
Yeah. I was thinking that the other day. I was like, is it better to be a jack of all trades and have your finger in every pie? Or should we have just done one thing?
I think we've made all the right choices.
I have no regrets.
Yeah.
I just hope,
Because I don't think I would be able to do this if we were only on one thing. You know what I mean?
Really?
The way that I consume media, right now I'm on TikTok. I'm watching TikToks.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll probably go back to watching more YouTube videos. Then I'll be back consuming more Instagram.
Your moon sign is so funny to me.
I have to rotate. So if we were only on one, I don't know, maybe. I feel like everything worked out the way it's supposed to. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
So with that said.
Yeah, I was like, you guys be the judge.
But yeah, with that said, this is the end of that. And yeah, that's the end of this video. Again, thank you guys for your support. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Until next time, bye.
Bum bum
Da 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 da
bum bum.
da.